Mortgage rates hit almost 7%. Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Morrison. I'm a local real estate agent here in the Rapid City, Black Hills area. This is Rapid City Real Estate News, a video I do every Tuesday morning just to keep everybody updated on what's happening in the real estate market here locally, and I touch on things nationally as well. So let's get straight into the topic of today, which is interest rates. So as I'm looking at it right now in front of me, 6.625% is today's 30-year fixed interest rate. So pretty insane, highest I've ever seen in my career. And the amount that it's jumped in the last 2 months is crazy, like 2% in 2 months. So that's obviously the highest I've ever seen it. I think anybody that's been in the business less than 30 years has probably ever seen it jump. So a really big jump. 6.625% is a big difference between where we were at 4.25 just a couple months ago. So if you take those in consideration, it's going to dramatically affect the market as far as people's purchasing power. And let me explain what I mean by that. All right, so if you take a $350,000 mortgage at a 4.25% interest rate with 5% down, if you include taxes and insurance and mortgage insurance, your payment comes out to $2,319 a month roughly. Now, if you take that same $350,000 house, same person, but with today's interest rates of 6.625%, you're looking at a mortgage payment of $2,812 a month. So you're looking at a difference of almost $500 a month just in interest. So it sounds like not as much. You're like, oh, it's only 2%, but it's $500 a month for the same house. So that eliminates a lot of people that could buy the $350,000 house now. So now most people are saying they think it's going to dip back down. I don't know if that's true or not, but hopefully it does dip back down for people because this is a crazy number that has just hit us. Maybe by the end of the day today, we'll see a little bit of fluctuation in that. Hopefully we do. Now, with all this being said, this is the third week in a row in Rapid City and a couple of the markets that I watch that I've seen the market shift a little bit. I think the interest rate has a lot to do with it. I don't think it's everything, but I do think it has a lot to do with it. So here we've had houses for the last 3 weeks drop in price, not sell as fast, more houses on the market. However, I will say, if the house is still a really nice house in a really nice neighborhood and it's priced correctly, it's still going to sell with multiple offers over asking price right now. Had one happen last week that we offered a lot over asking and we didn't get it. So that's still happening if it's the right house, the right neighborhood, right price. But a lot of the other houses that were just selling regardless of anything, that has slowed down. It's also slowed down in two other big markets that I watch personally, which is Omaha, Nebraska and Phoenix, Arizona. I've noticed over the last couple of weeks a lot of price drops. Houses have been sitting on the market for a week, which normally there it's like a day. So I'm seeing that happen in a lot of different areas. I don't know if the interest rate is all the reason. I also don't know if in those other markets it's institutional buyers slowing down because we don't really have a lot of institutional buyers here. We have a little bit, but not a ton. So that might be what's slowing down those other markets a little bit too. So let's talk about a little bit of the numbers here in Rapid the last week. We had 37 new houses hit the market, median price of $374,900. 20 of those are under contract, which is actually a pretty high number, but 20 of them are under contract. 23 houses sold. Median list priced was $329,900. Median sold $345,000, so $15,000 above ask on average. And again, there's 72 active houses with a median price of $357,450. So 72 is a good number for us, better than it's been in a long time. Average days on the market until offers accepted is 7 days again. And obviously interest rates 6.625 today. Now let's get into another thing. I got this comment and wanted to address it a little bit and get people a little bit of more in-depth info on different price ranges and things like that. So I decided to take just 3 different price categories, 100 to 300,000, 300 to 500,000, and 500,000 plus, just in the Rapid City area. So let's take 100 to 300,000 at first. So in this range, 11 houses hit the market last week. 5 of those 11 sold, meaning they're under contract, and there's still 20 houses currently active in that. So most people, I think the 100 to 300,000 range has the least amount of houses in it. I think you'll be surprised what actually has the least amount. Now, 300 to 500,000 range, 23 houses hit the market last week. 14 of those properties have sold of the 23, and 32 are currently active. So that's our biggest market right there, is the 300 to 500 range. That's the biggest. Now, 500,000 plus may surprise some of you. There's actually a lot of people looking for houses in those price ranges for the 500,000 plus. Last week, 3 houses hit the market in that range. 1 of them sold, and there's 2 currently active. Now, in this comment, he talked about days on the market for these. Days on the market for the 100 to 300 is about the same. It's about 7 days. 3 to 500 is 8 days, and 500,000 plus is 3 days. So 500,000 plus is actually the most scarce market that we have here currently. So if you have a house in that range, or you think it's in that range, probably a good time to list it. Also, with the interest rates going up, if they continue to go up like this, this will be the best time to sell for sure if they continue. If they go back down, obviously there'll probably be a better little pocket there, but may not happen. They're going to raise interest rates again, so it might keep going up. Now, with the 3rd straight week of this market softening a little bit, it's actually a good thing in my opinion. Hopefully it continues a little bit for a while. Interest rates, obviously I don't hope they go up more than what they are, but I do like that the market is softening a little bit. It allows people some time. It allows people to get back into the market here locally. Now that's going to wrap it up for me today, guys. Thanks so much for watching this episode, and I will see you next week.